Ooh. This is Zach, by the way.
Hey, Colin.
Zach, you own Advanced Motorsports?
I do. I own Advanced Motorsports and Big Guy Performance Parts. Advanced Motorsports is our workshop. Big Guy Performance Parts is our counter sales and online store.
That is quite a catalogue. It almost feels like, I don't want to say it, but it feels like Fast and Furious walking into like Harry's where all the parts are everywhere, like the Motec exhaust and stuff.
Yes, not quite that level, but it'd be a nice one there.
Oh my god, you could like get lost in here. Well, not get lost, but I mean like you could spend quite a lot of time in here. I don't even think MSA has this much stuff on a shelf.
We're aiming to be the biggest parts distributor on the north side of Brisbane.
Damn. That is a cool goal to have. How long have you had Advanced Motorsports and Big Guy Performance Parts?
So I took over Advanced Motorsports about 1.5 years ago, and I started Big Guy Performance Parts about 6 months ago.
Okay, and what spurred that?
So Advanced Motorsports has kind of always been our workshop and what we refer to our workshop. We wanted something to separate them a little bit so it's a little bit easier to navigate.
It is a big shop. This is one of the most organised workshops I've actually been to.
It's very, very messy today. We've been extremely busy today.
Wow, there's so much stuff here. Man, I know who I'm going to call next time I'm trying to fix something or find something. So much stuff. So our two main distributors for all the fittings are Aeroflow and Speedflow, aren't they?
Aeroflow and Speedflow, we can get Speedflow. We don't keep Speedflow in stock. A lot of people are after Aeroflow or Raceworks. Raceworks is another brand that we do.
Oh yeah.
We keep most common fittings in both brands. Some of your uncommon fittings we only keep in one brand. It's just not worth stocking both of them, but if you are brand specific, we can order them in for you.
Sweet. Alright, you probably saw this in the start of the video unless I haven't put it in there yet. If I haven't put it in there yet, let's go show these guys your pride and joy before it gets real dark.
My Beta. I did have a SV6 Commodore back on my P-plates that I used to skid around.
Okay.
But as everyone knows with SV6 Commodores, they just love to break. So I sold that and bought my Skyline here. It started life as a Series 1 33. And I didn't really like the front ends of 33s, so the 34 front got put on there. Custom guards, R34 bonnet, 34 front guards, custom light mounts, custom Rio. Quite a bit of work, wouldn't recommend it.
It is a very unique car, that's for sure.
Yes, it's especially known for its number plates. They're PG friendly. If Tuna was here, I would get him to put a two-step on it for us. But yes.
So 34 front, Series 1, stripped out interior. Now Zach has actually just done, I don't know if you can see the blue there, just done a gender reveal skid for his new son.
Yes,
so
6 months old.
Please congratulate him. That is awesome.
You can see my many wall taps. I never used to run a rear bumper in this car because they constantly would just
shatter.
Yes, so this bumper hasn't actually seen the racetrack yet. The rear
cool.
underneath it is quite bent up. You'll see I like to use my rear wing as a rear bumper bar, so you'll see the nice bend in my rear wing here and the bend here.
Where do you usually like driving this on?
Queensland Raceway is my favourite.
You are?
Yeah, I like the high speed stuff.
Nice.
Yeah.
So like big corner, big entry kind of stuff?
Yeah, top of fourth gear, turn 1, turn 2 stuff is my favourite.
Top of fourth gear, Jesus. Alright, you guys know this question. How much horsepower does it run? Kilowatt for Australians, horsepower for Americans?
It's around the 400 horsepower. I don't know what that is in kilowatts.
Yeah, neither.
I'd say 300.
And it's a primary drift car?
It's a drift only car, yes.
Drift only. Was it ever street registered?
I got this back when I was a P-plater, back when you couldn't have these cars on your P-plate, so it's never been street registered. I pulled the interior out of it immediately, and now I wish I didn't.
Wow. I can't imagine not having a car registered, like, wow.
Yes.
That's nuts. I suppose if you've got like the tow vehicles and the trailers and stuff, it's always good to have.
Yes, I've always had full drive utes, work utes. I used to be a tradie, so always had ladders and tools and needed to tow, so always had a work ute, always had a trailer. I've had this car since I was 17 years old, so about 11 years now.
11 years. That is a damn cool car. What's your future plans for it?
I'd like to get it registered so I can start driving it again without taking it an hour to drive it. So interior, cut the roll cage out, probably put some more normal seats in there. I won't be too soft, and I won't do aircon and heater and that kind of stuff. I have other cars for that, but yeah, I'd like to just try and be able to use it again without, you know, having to spend lots of money to take it to a racetrack.
Brownie points if you know what this is. The original two-step.
Yes, the original flame shooter. This is the original RB that I put in it back when I was 17 years old.
Wow, so it's an 11-year-old RB.
Yes.
Drift car.
Yes, and it's
Damn.
stock RB, no head studs, no head gaskets, unopened motor, just general maintenance, couple turbos. It outlasted the eBay turbo I put on it originally.
Holy Christ.
Yes.
That's unheard of.
Yes.
11 years.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Not smoky, still does a good compression test. Yeah, no, it's been a good car, been pretty reliable motor. It's now got a different gearbox. It's running a CD009 350Z 6-speed gearbox.
Oh, yeah?
With the steel rims that I have on the back.
I was going to ask you, are they Steelies? I've never seen wide ass Steelies like that.
Yeah, it likes to chew out diffs and gearboxes, so ever since we've done the upgrade we haven't had problems with gearboxes. It went through 2 RB25 turbo gearboxes.
Damn.
Third gear left the chat pretty quickly.
Is it still drum brake or do you run hydro?
It's inline hydro.
Okay.
So the drum brake setup's gone out of it.
Yep.
It's the cheap hydro. I'd love to go a dual caliper setup, but I've run it like this for years and I'm just what I'm used to. And mate, don't really use the handbrake too much when I go drifting. It's more left foot braking, tandems and whatnot.
Yeah.
The handbrakes, you know, just if I want to do a big dick entry or something like that.
What lock? Do you have any lock mods in the front?
So it's got the GK Tech V2 knuckles, it's got the GK Tech J-shape LCAs, the racks move forward, GK Tech 14mm steering ends, tie rod ends, it's got full adjustable knuckles in the rear, basically every suspension arm in the rear is adjustable. Yeah, it's like a forklift. Pretty
much you've had it kind of stored up and away and tucked away because you've then gone and bought Advanced Motorsport and been busy trying to start a family and run a mechanic business.
Yes, between buying a new house, buying a business, starting a family, it's been pretty full on the last couple of years. So now we've had the business up for a while now, so it's slowly starting to regain traction. My little boy's 6 months old, so that part's over.
The hardest part, the sleepless nights?
Yeah, he's now trying to look after himself in a way.
Are you going to teach him about cars?
For sure, yes. As soon as he can walk, he's going to be carrying spinners.
Excellent. Do you reckon you're going to influence him into the S or R chassis world or something a bit newer?
The way that S and R chassis are going at the moment, I don't think I'm going to point him in that direction.
Get him a new 400, or sorry, Fairlady Z.
Yeah, by the time he's willing to drive, I'm sure they'll be cheap enough.
Yeah.
These will probably be all converted to electric cars by then.
Oh man, it's going to be weird, hey. The first one of these that are electric is going to be the biggest trip.
Yeah.
Electric Skyline.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where's the noise? Alright, well, we've checked a little bit of the front of the shop and we've checked out the car, but we haven't actually checked out inside the workshop. Would you like to give us a tour?
Yes, certainly. Let's go for a tour.
P.S. if you guys are local, if you're Northside or Brisbane or Queensland, hit up these guys. Look at what they have. Like, Seriously?
We're main distributors for Aeroflow Raceworks, Haltech, TurboSmart, Track My Ride, there's a couple other ones there that I've probably forgotten. Pretty much any part you're thinking of, we can get for you, whether it is for your HQ Holden, whether it's for your R33 or R33.4. We do a lot of import stuff, JZ stuff, RB, SR.
You also got a dyno in-house, don't you?
Yes, we have an all-wheel drive Dyno Dynamics dyno, have an in-house tuner. We also have a Haltech installer. We primarily install Haltechs. We can install any ECU you're after, but being a Haltech dealer, most of the ones we install are Haltechs. We do have mechanics and fabricators as well, so pretty much anything you need done we can do, besides basically panel and interior. Panel and paint interior. Panel. Yeah.
Sick. Alright, let's go through this magical door at the end here. Cool. I'm a kid in a candy shop.
So we have a wide variety, anything from your sleepers. This we tuned this a couple months ago. It's CA18, so it's a little bit of a sleeper. It's currently in here for a little bit more power. Anywhere from those to...
This is CA18?
It is, yes.
Dear God. Does it come with free concrete bags on the rear?
That's for traction.
Yeah. I say that for the guys with the utes and very light rear ends.
Weight reduction.
Character.
Yes. It's for bigger turbo setup, bigger injectors, trying to go to the next level for him.
Man, that's so cool. What inspired him to do this?
He actually bought it like this.
Okay. Was it running beforehand, or did he give it to you guys to finish off?
No, it was all running. He bought it as a complete project, and then we retuned it, had a bit of oil leaks and whatnot. That was about 2 months ago, so we've done all of that for him. And then typical car guy fashion, he's changed his mind and wanted more power.
Excellent. It's not a bad little conversion, is it?
Oh, it's tidy.
Yeah. Everything fits nice. Plenty of room. Look at all that space. I say that coming from a couple of these where we've done features on J's and you have like a credit card.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm going to go stand in the middle here. I'll just give you guys a bit of a scope of what we're looking at here.
Quite a wide variety.
Yeah. The shop's huge. Yeah, wow. It's a big shop.
Yes.
You got a bit of everything.
Yes, and this one we're doing full fuel system in. It's got a 4-link in the rear, 9-inch with a 4-link. So we're doing exhaust, fuel system, fabrication, intercooler piping, catch cam, trying to get it to run. Yeah, basically he got halfway through it and got over it, so it came here.
Sweet. What is your least favourite thing to do as a mechanic? Like, that looks cool. You guys installed that too?
We did, yes.
That's sick. That would be the fun stuff, yeah?
Yeah, fuel systems is what we do quite a lot of, so we do enjoy them, try and do them nice and neatly. We try and do hard lines as wherever we can. They turn out pretty good.
Yeah.
They're, sustainable. You're not going to worry about E85 eating into them or anything like that. So, and they look really good underneath the cars and whatnot.
And your least favourite install?
Least favourite would be dealing with a car that's been sitting for a while in a paddock that's all covered in mud and oil, and yeah, it's greasy and grimy, and anything you touch you get very, very dirty. I'm not really a fan of that. Do
you guys have like a four-wheel drive, no four-wheel drive policy?
We don't really. There's a patrol behind you, so not really.
In reasonable terms, I suppose. Don't bring your muddy cars here, please. Give them a good wash. Any mechanic, if you've taken your car to a mechanic, guys, it's car etiquette. You don't give them a dirty, greasy, grimy thing to work on, unless you just blew it up at the track and they're doing a full rebuild for you.
Yeah, common courtesy.
Yeah.
So we have a GTR here. We just put the motor back in it. It had some engine problems, so the motor had to come out, sent to an engine builder, been repaired, so it's gone back in.
Still single? Still twins or single?
No, single. This one's a 3582 single.
Damn. Yeah. For the guy that likes playing around with it a bit.
Yeah, it's full forge bottom end.
Nice.
Yeah, so it's a bit of a build. This one here came in as like a finish off project. Unfortunately, it had some engine issues. So
RB20?
25.
Okay.
So yeah, engine had to come out. It's now fully forged RB25 cams, like he's through
Damn.
the whole catalogue on it. Just waiting for a new intake manifold to come, because unfortunately the one that's on there is leaking and it's very hard to tune around big vacuum leaks. So waiting for Plasma Man intake to come.
Yep.
And then finish the tune off, and it's ready to go back to customer.
Sweet. Is the sorry, I can't tell. The bonnet's off. Wait. You can have a look. It's a nice clean 32.
Yeah, it's not bad for most rear-wheel drive Skylines that come in here. Usually are pretty beaten up.
Yeah, definitely. We haven't been nice to them in the last couple of years.
No. So we did all the fabrication for the intake pipe, the dump pipe. We did all the R35 coil conversion.
Oh, sweet.
Haltech install.
And have you had it running since?
Yes. Yep. It runs and drives now.
Awesome.
It just doesn't run very nice because it's leaking.
Yeah, the
big vacuum leaks.
That's rad. That is a fun car. GR is very pretty.
Yeah, it's a local guy's car. We've done quite a bit of work to this one. Would have been nice to have them all on the ground.
Do you guys make the exhaust for it and stuff too?
We didn't do the exhaust for this one, but we do have to modify it. It's got a broken mount at the rear. It's currently sitting on the bumper, so it does have to be modified.
Let's have a quick look at the front of this. Yeah, sure. Not every day you get to look under a GL. ATI balancer. It's crazy seeing something like this under a 33 when I'm so used to not seeing all-wheel drive.
What is this shit? What is that?
Yeah, what is that?
Yuck.
What is this? Where does this thing go?
Just waiting on new shafts to come for it.
Oh, that's interesting. Good spot for a reeler. And you both. Yes! Old school. HK Super Control. Some of these, I've got one of these at home and it goes pew! It's so cool. I don't know if this one does, but.
Factory oil line block off there. They come from factory like that.
Wow, really? Is that just to give them the option to add different setups in future?
Definitely.
Okay. Yeah, it's rad. Playing peekaboo. Okay, sorry, getting distracted. GDL. Wow, okay, yeah, that's a dyno.
Yes, so we do have a dyno in here. Don't mind our other cars. Customers, a bit of a barn find for this guy, so young P-Plater wants to get it back on the road again.
It's an interesting car to want to put a lot of time and money into in that condition. Yes,
and then we have this one as well. There's a couple of these getting around lately. This one we're actually putting a Haltech IC7 dash.
What's in this?
Yeah, it's got a little turbo set up in there.
Little turbo?
Why is every car difficult?
It wouldn't be cars if it wasn't difficult.
Oh, that's right. This guy's cut this one off to fit his vehicle. See? It's got no thing there. So there is a turbo down there.
No way. You're right when you were talking about having quite a few sleepers.
Yes.
It's definitely going to make a few people mad. That's rad.
These little cars come from my heart. I used to have a turbocharged Hyundai Excel, so sleepers like this, yeah, that's what I enjoy doing. Then we have a Barra Patrol.
Barra Patrol.
Yeah, everyone knows about Barra Patrols.
Maybe some of the Americans don't.
So Barra is the Australian JZ and RB, I'd say.
I would agree.
Yeah, so
flat six.
Barras are, if you want to make cheap horsepower, these are the motors that you do it with.
They take a beating as well.
Yes, and they're found everywhere. Currently in the workshop here we have 4 cars with Barras in them.
Jesus. That's going to be cool. He's going to need new tyres too.
Yeah. Needs a lot of things before time.
What are they? Oh, Barbie stickers. I've never seen them before.
So yes, and then you got all your whatever you want to call those cars, and then we also get cars like this. So small box Chev, carburetor, big single turbo off to the side.
That's so pretty.
Beautiful paint job on this one.
Yeah, Jesus. That's obviously resprayed with a custom colour of some kind.
Yes.
That's so pretty. Am I okay to stand on it?
Yeah.
Standing on the dyno. That is such a pretty colour. Sorry guys, the camera might not be doing this justice. Ooh. That's so pretty. I think it's the second time I've said that today.
Ooh, let's pull the one that says hood.
I can't get over this colour. That is such a nice colour. Is this a local car?
Sunshine Coast.
Okay, it's not too bad. Whoever you are, owner, beautiful colour, beautiful build.
Probably won't see this because he doesn't have Facebook.
What about, we can send him a YouTube link. That's crazy. Do you guys do any of this, or is this how it's come in?
So we fabricated some of the piping on this. He did buy this as a kit, so 90% of it is the way it was. It did come out of a different vehicle though, so charge pipe we made from scratch. The extractors we had to modify to fit, and the dump pipe we had to modify to fit. We've also made the guard over there to try and protect his paint on the wheel arch.
Oh wow. Okay, the paint job on this would be worth big money. Wow.
Just finished it all off today for him. It's going on the dyno tomorrow.
What's your ballpark?
I think he's aiming for around the 600.
Okay. What year model's the car?
Let's have a look.
Oh, sorry, just roughly.
72.
72. Wow, okay, so it's similar age to both my 240Z and Christian's Mustang. We're going on another adventure to the other half of the workshop.
Very jam-packed at the moment. We're a little bit overbooked.
Cut sick.
So this one we're doing Haltech install, bigger injectors, retune, more horsepower. And we've also done cam upgrade. What else have we done? We did some general maintenance like brakes and tyres and bushings and that kind of stuff as well.
Okay. What does the customer use it for? Is it just a street car?
He works away, so it's his little fun car for when he returns. Like full built bottom end. So with the right turbo and fuel system, it'd make 1,000 horsepower this car. Fortunately, he's sticking with that turbo for now.
Is he the kind of guy that drives a lot? Like, would you trust him with 1,000 horsepower straight off the bat, or is it something that you'd be like, go drive it first, man, get used to it?
It already makes 500, over 500 I should say.
Okay, so he should be pretty confident behind the wheel.
Yep.
At least it's manual! Yes! I like him already.
Body control stuff to worry about.
Yeah. Sweet.
Yeah, and then this is one of my workers' car that we saw here, and then we've got a big project car up there, which is getting a Barra Haltech Nexus, 9-inch diff, Castlemaine rod shop front end. Like it's a big build.
Damn. And what are these two cars? Like, I'm obviously not a muscle person. I don't know what they are.
Valiants.
Valiants?
Yeah, so the top one's a Charger, and the bottom one's a VG hardtop, I think you said. I don't actually know.
They're big, long, huge American cars.
I think Valiants are actually Australian.
Are they?
Maybe. Let's hope
I apologise if they're Australian, my bad. They look like American cars.
Let's Google it.
We're going to Google if Valiants are Aussie or American. If you're watching the vlog, let us know in the comments, please. Australian or American cars. That one's really pretty. Huge dish. Okay, not gigantic. I think the 33 outside has more dish, but this thing is definitely like probably twice as long as it.
Yes, it's the advantage of having tubs and doing full custom rear end. You can run whatever size wheels you want.
Yeah, the one time having a tuck and not having flush offset is a plus when you have like muscle cars and stuff.
I don't know, when I Google it, it comes up with so.
Alright, we're relying on you, chat. What are they? Are they American? Are they Australian? Have they ever come out in America? Do they have an American name? I don't know, because they're definitely not Japanese, so that's out. They're not European, because this wouldn't fit in a European garage. So they gotta be American, or maybe just Australian.
They're either American or Australian. Yeah, they're definitely not Japanese.
Yeah, I don't think they make anything this big ever. Like, this is massive. This is probably like 2 of their cars in one. It's huge, and it's pillarless. So this is one of your mechanic's cars?
It is his project, yes.
What does he intend on doing with it?
Restoring it back to a tough street car.
Okay, tough street car.
Yeah.
So he's not going like full crazy hectic drag car kind of stuff?
Not with this one, no. He's got other cars for that.
Okay. Sweet. Look, maybe they are American. I'm having fun with this. It's gonna be good. Yeah, definitely a full shop. Is it like this all the time?
It's actually quieter now than what it was last week, so I think we had about 3 or 4 more cars last week.
Whew. What is the most common thing you work on?
I'd say Barras are definitely the most common motor we work on, other than RBs would probably be the second most common.
Okay. What is your favourite motor to work on yourself? Like what is your type of motor that you like?
RBs are the type of motor I've liked, obviously, because I've had one for so long.
You know all the tricks and trade to get around them?
Yeah, I'm also growing into the Barras. I have a Barra now that I'm experimenting with, so I'm sure Barras will be one of my favourites pretty soon. I can quite like the sound of a straight 6 on wastegate.
Yeah. RBs are definitely good for that. Man, and again, such a well laid out workshop. Got a wiring bench. We've got the welding bench back there. Got the press. Got a random workbench over here, full of stuff. Compressor, welder, and plenty of space still to move around. I find a lot of the time workshops struggle to cram everything in and to have enough room to work on things or to put things down or to move around. You have got that covered.
Yeah, try to be a little bit organised. It's pretty messy at the moment. We've got the Christmas rush going on.
Yeah, I did. I'm sorry. I did kind of bust in on them in the middle of a almost Christmas season. Yeah. So plenty of cars, plenty of work going on, yeah. And the guys are busy actually working, not trying to make a shop look good for a vlog. So, yes. But that's good because it shows them exactly what it's like.
Yes, if you walk in any day, this is probably what it's going to be like. Hopefully a little bit tidier than this.
Man, the Americans get these real soon too. The price of your 33 is about to go through the roof. Yes,
they're definitely very cheap at the moment.
You didn't hear that from us? They're not actually, we're kidding. They're the whole market at the moment is pretty inflated.
Yes, back when I was buying my 33, a GTR like this, 20, 30 grand.
I remember those days.
This guy's had offers over 100 for this one.
Oh, damn. Whew, I gotta walk away. That's too expensive for me to touch. That's the ceiling.
It is. A little wasted space.
You can put like a cool mezzanine up there.
There already is one above us, yeah.
I did see that one. Is that like offices and stuff up there?
It's where we keep our hoses up there.
Okay, Silicon Valley.
Yes.
Right here. I'll leave their Facebook and all their details either here, or I will leave it in the description. So go check them out, especially if you need parts or fittings or anything.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Oh, very welcome, man. These guys do some cool work. Likewise, if you're in the local area, I'm sure they could sort you out for a dyno tune. Doing the kid in the candy shop thing again. There's so much stuff everywhere. And Haltech is Australian, isn't it?
Haltech, I learnt today the wiring harness is actually made in America.
Yep.
But all the ECUs are still made in Australia.
Sweet. And we have really good aftermarket support, like tech support with Haltech too.
Yeah, Haltech are very, very good. Unlike Holly and Link ECU, where you're dealing with people overseas.
Yeah.
I do realise they've got distributors in Australia that can help you as well, but if you ring Haltech, they will not hang up from you until you've sorted your problem out.
All the fittings. The amount of stuff you have in here is crazy.
SR block.
I don't even know what that is. Is it VQ? Is it no? I have no idea. Some muscle thing?
It's 2 iron block.
Okay.
It's 2 SR blocks welded together.
You're doing that sarcasm thing again. I don't know if you're kidding or not.
No, it's definitely just an LS2 block.
Okay. No, it's not. It's the 2 SR20s welded together. I'm gonna start telling people that. They're like, what do you want about? I'm like, yeah, inside joke. Channel, let's do that. Let's start calling it a twin SR welded together. We're doing these vlogs not only to show you guys some freaking awesome cars and some cool shops and some cool people, but the culture and the community behind the cars as well. Would you say cars have, I don't know, have they changed your life? Have they given you something that you didn't have before that? Maybe a friend that you've...
Well, cars have definitely made me broke, which has definitely led me away from drugs and alcohol and that kind of stuff. I've never been interested in that kind of stuff. I've had lots of cars. I still have lots of cars. Cars can govern what kind of person you turn into.
You reckon they built you a good character?
I hope so.
I think they did. Do you ever get to the point where you walk in somewhere you're like, ooh, 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 ooh?
It's been a year and a half and I'm still finding stuff that I didn't know we had in stock.
Yeah, I didn't know that existed. Oh my god, we have one of those things?
Yes.
That was great.
Truly amazing the amount of stuff that Raceworks and Aeroflow sell.
Yeah, it's nuts. I literally have not seen a bigger catalogue of Aeroflow or a bunch of like Raceworks, Aeroflow, Speedflow, like all the kind of fittings, ARP head studs. Oh dude, do you know how highly sought after some of these things are? ARP head studs have been on back order for ages.
Yeah.
Yonks.
Yep. Ooh. We can get all of that. We can get alternatives as well.
I think you'll be seeing a certain R32 very soon.
Sounds good.
It's sick.
I look forward to it.
I want to go drifting with him though, so we've got to get the 33.4. Is it, you call it 33.4?
I just call it the black car.
Okay, we're going to get your black car with my blue black car and go I'm still going to get used to this I'm so short kind of thing. You're all good. Thank you guys so much for watching the feature. I hope you've enjoyed the look around Advanced Motorsport and meeting Zach. I'll catch you guys next time.
Thank you guys. Have a good one.
Ciao matane. Does that make it a SR40? I'm kidding.